Welcome back to an episode of We are about to talk to Elinor. Taethen. Elinor. And then we also still have another mission that we want to finish, which is the Lupine observations. With a bit of luck, her mission and these coincide, so I can do them together. Now. Oh, TheNefari, Gherkin says you've been recruited to our case. Course, I'm right glad to meet you. He's going to try again to convince Muller, but meanwhile we got work to do.
Those blasted lost buccaneers are arming themselves, even developing new weapons.
It's unheard of for the lost, and we need to disarm the soulless bastards before it catches on. Where are the weapons?
They're stockpiling grenades at an old wreck known as the Minnow's Revenge.
Xing Shi, the shark, is their ringleader. Take him down and confiscate the grenades, and that'll put an end to it. Alright, let's do that. Confiscate the grannies. Oh, wait a minute. This is a little bit further away. But this is still somewhere in the neighborhood. So what I can do, though, is I can teleport up here, go north, go south. Let's do this. I also have a little bit of Azov again, which is pretty neat. Yeah, level 45 is coming up next. Nice! Fish fillet can be obtained by salvaging fish. You get a heal. Right. Am I going the right way? Yes. Am I harvesting the right stuff? Any second. Bam. 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 I kind of like the sound it makes. Boom. 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 There's a certain bounciness to it. Right. Wait a minute. There's some him. The way they implemented the rain in here is also kind of strange. Okay, so these are just some famine guys. This has nothing to do with any missions that we have to do. We're probably gonna get put on a mission for this area in a moment. So, what is this? Defeat Fangsnap in Fangsnap's den. This was not a Fangsnap, but it was definitely something that's more difficult to get. By the way, where are all the corruptions right now? Doesn't seem to be any right now. Do they appear in every area, or do they only appear in certain ones? Wait a minute. Yeah, still down here. This one is somewhere in the west and north. Okay. So when it comes to corruption, then Restless Shore is definitely a bit too difficult almost. Oh, 520. Don't even know what got sold, but something definitely did. Probably the fiber. Whoa. Where'd that guy come from? Just out of nowhere. Poof. So, let's get ourselves some points. What about our goal? Oh, 2,400. Yes. Finally, it's getting somewhere. It is getting somewhere. Come on, 2 more hits and we got it. 2 more hits and we got it. There we go. So, defeat Fangsnap. Where is the guy? In the den, I think. Yeah, that's a cave right there. Right there. Do we have any more resources? No. No hits up, no nothing. Like the timing for that forward charge, if they start glowing, is kind of weird. It seems to be longer, but not long enough to actually be the right amount. Nah, they're just squeamish. Ooh. That also adds cheating. And we got it. Perfect. Fangsnap is now defeated. Time to talk to Rilette Wilson, who is in... looks like the settlement. Yep. Looks like the settlement. We are going further northwest in order to accept the other mission. And also, we're gonna have a little look around in this wolf den. Because it's always a real treasure trove. What is this? Silver. Yeah, that's silver. So gold is with the bears, silver is with the wolves, and platinum is... Whoa. That's what platinum is. That's just where. Day 1. Today I begin my hunt for Fangsnap. I'm loaded with steel arrows and my trusty sword. This beast has terrorized the coast for far too long, and it is up to me, a survivalist of the settlement, to put the matter to rest. But this is platinum. Okay, so the higher the level of the wolves, the higher the level of the ore that you can get. And in this case, sadly, it's platinum. I was wondering, yeah, platinum, but it's right here. Wanted to get some silver though. Day 4. My body and spirit feel broken. My arm tingles where Fangsnap last closed his fangs around it, tearing flesh from bone that has now healed, but still, the ghost of the injury lingers. I make my retreat today back to the settlement to regroup and possibly ask for assistance, but who would be fool enough to go into this cave after all the horrors that have occurred here at the claws and teeth of such a rapid beast? Perhaps an adventurer from the news shipwrecks down south may come along, and I can only hope they do. And they came, because I am from down south. Not this far down south, but definitely from a more southern location. Boulder. 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 Let's get this one too, why not? Am I going in the right direction? Yes, northwest somewhere, right? It's just not marked yet. There is supposedly... How am I going to get up there? Okay, I'm doing 400-ish kind of damage every time I hit it. Okay, with the crits I do much more damage though, but still not quite there. 1.5 on Restless Shore, yeah. Come on. Need to buy a wee bit more than that. But at the moment where I actually read the text, I got another 300 coin in. Oh, it's so sweet. Da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-doo. Right. I still don't know where there is, don't I? Maybe somewhere down the woodwood. To my left. Bam. Bam. Oh, come on. That charge. Can't see anything. I can't react to an enemy in the bushes. This is why the Void Blade is actually pretty neat, because you can just get rid of that by using this AoE ability. Pretty convenient. So, anyway, am I going in the right direction again or not? Yeah, should be somewhere in front of me. Once I locate the marker. Yeah, now it appears. Okay. How far down? That far south. Okay. Ooh, come on. Ah, some tenderloins. 2. Oh yes, let's get the Earth Crag. Crag. Need to pronounce it in a more Scottish way. It's an Earth Crag with an A. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's also some gold, it seems. There's only one problem. I think I... No, wait a minute. Gold I can get. There's just this platinum that I can't get. Yeah, let's get the resources first before someone else just comes along and makes it disappear. Then we can talk to the next quest giver. Is that the only one though? No, there are 2. One of them is here, the other one is with the turkey. Right, that should be it. Huh. Listen to the sound. Could you identify the type of ore vein by the sound it makes when you hit it? So gold had this kind of an echoey sound, but it was not too echoey, let's say. It was still somehow dampened. Very defined. But what about silver and what about iron? I definitely know that gleamite does sound a little different. Anyway, let's talk to Caryn Berzs. Have you noticed anything off about the wildlife in the Sunshade Plains? This place is teeming with animals, but some of them are very out of place. They don't belong here, just like us. We don't belong here. It's not like we can just leave, though. True. We are trapped in this island, just like those poor lynx. You know, someone brought those animals into Rustless Shore. They aren't native to this part of the island. Now, where do they belong, though? Snow-filled forests, not ruins. There are clues at Claw Point Ruin. Would you search for them? I have a lead. I need to follow before it grows cold. There's a camp of poachers not too far from here. Alright. So let's get poaching. By the way, this Lupine observation, what's the result of it? Ah. We get the weapon case, but this might be... Oh, tier 3 camping also gets unlocked. Just like that. I thought that was an icon for that, though. Ooh, a bison. That doesn't look like an old bison. I think it's blood red. There we go. Also, why are they so muscular at the top and not at the bottom, man? See that? Yeah, wait a minute. They come back, don't they, right? They turn around, and then they do charge at you. That's a perfect opportunity for you to fight them again. They're not like elks who try to run away from you. Aren't those creatures supposed to, like, charge at you? And not around you? Weird. That is absolutely weird. So, let's get into this ruin for unnatural habitation. I just need to find some clues about the lynx, but nothing more, it seems. What do we have here? A campsite, not for me. Let's set this to our campsite now. Oh, so this is a tier 3 one. Nice. Search for Lynx Cages, some bait, and some restraints. Ah, okay. There they are. It's probably right inside the ruin. Whoop. Got it. So, what else we have in here? Nothing, 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 nothing. Let's have a look around first before we go further down. There. Like, the item itself, is that kind of hidden inside one of those caches and chests and so on? Or is this somewhere in the open, an object you can actually interact with? Let's see. Nothing, just some fine sandpaper. So it may be a direct object. Ah, there we go. There's the cage. There's some other stuff. Right. Oh wait, there's another one. Come on. There we go. So, I got the cage, and I got this other thing, which is somewhere to the other side of here. And... oh, we could just go outside. It's also a nice way to construct windows. Yeah, windows are basically just a hole in the wall that people filled with another kind of material. It's basically nothing more than a small door. So, let's see. The restraints were down here. This is the cage, and now we just need some bait afterwards. Something that they eat. Could be somewhere down the sides here, either this way or that way. Do turkeys count as bait? Gobble gobble. Open achievement menu. 1 reward. It's the gobble killer. Kill 100 turkeys. Interesting reward. And down here we still have another. Looking for a type of meal that they could eat. Some kind of food. Oh, goes further down. Look at that. Kind of like these ruins. They have 2 endpoints. One of them is like in the middle at the end, if you just go straight on forward. The other one is down there. And if you put like a third one on top of it, that would be even better. So you have 3 ways of going through this dungeon-like structure. So let's see. Is there stuff that they could eat? Of course there is. It's not. So I went down over there. I also went up there, didn't I? No, wait. Okay. So it's not connected, that's why. So this is where the bait is. Somewhere to the side. Right. Time to finish the unnatural habitation. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. You can even look down here. Wait, look at that. See that? See that? See that? Maybe you can even see the possible loot that you can find down here. Almost. But this is nice. Foreshadowing future events like this. There's a hole in the floor. I think this is... this can get underestimated sometimes. Right. Wait, isn't this a corruption zone? Okay, so there's corruption nearby, but just not in this area. Still takes a bit to get here. Wait a minute, I'm looking directly at it. Yeah, it's that one. The corrupted monolith. Did I ever fight against something with a monolith? Wait a minute. I defeated the fortress, the tentacles most of the time, Then, wait a minute. The fortress, the tentacles, the portal. And yeah, the monolith is a different one. But I think I had the larger version of it. So there's a corruption portal, there's a corrupted monolith. Another corrupted portal. Wait a minute, what about this one? Corrupted monolith. Okay, so the large one is just one of the smaller ones, just with slightly stronger enemies. That's the difference. So they only come in 4 variations, at least for now. Let's talk to Caryn Berzs, though. Let me guess, you found cages, didn't you? Along with food and restraints. The damn poachers did this. I found them at their camp, but I feel like I missed something. They were missing with more than just Lynx. I'm sure of it. Now that we know this area has been tampered with, we need to find out what other harm those poachers have done. I have my suspicions, but it would be good to have a lot hard evidence. Now, what more needs to be found? When I visited the poachers' camp, I was able to get answers to some of my questions, but it was clear there was more to their plans. I didn't fill all their notes. I'm sure there is more information hidden around their camp. So that means go to the camp and find stuff. Travel to the poachers' camp to discover the first, second, and third letter, which is a little bit further this way. That's quite neat. I have to go there anyway. But then again, I have to go back again. That's the heavy bit. The constant forwards and backwards. Heavy... Nope. Right. But I shouldn't feel too annoyed. I mean, I can try to finish some other missions and then just do the teleport back, but then my inventory would be full. Come on. So, I should be at 3,000 right now, right? Ah, close. 2,955. Wait a minute. This one looks suspicious. Isn't that usually accompanied by an elemental insect? Ooh. Is it really 500 meters away? Doesn't seem that much to me. Oh no. Let's just hope it's not on top of it. And the wolf coming. 3, 2, 1, turn right. Nothing. 33. Still not quite. Not quite. But something expensive got sold. Maybe something that usually costs, let's say, 35 coin. So it could be one of the iron staves that I placed in there. Because they all had somewhat different prices. Some of them were like 30, some of them 25, some of them 35, some of them 45 and 55 and so on. Ah, beautiful. Ah, listen to it. It's not a deep sounding thing. It's clear. It's high pitch, but it does not echo. At least it doesn't echo as much. It can be that it's also somewhat dependent on the surroundings. That can be true. But I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway, I need to go further towards that. Let's not get too distracted here. Okay, is there a special resource? There could be something right here. I think I see something right there. Let's see, there can be an ore vein. And it is. It's iron. Or gold? No. Silver. Yeah. Interesting sound again. It definitely echoes. Okay, so the echo has nothing to do with the ore itself. It has something to do with where it's positioned. So if it's somewhere on the open, on a mountain range like this, then it echoes tremendously. When it's like somewhere in the woods, then the echo is dampened down. See that? Extremely echoey. I just can't really remember when that was the last time I heard something that echoey. Ooh, more silver. Yes, 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 yes. And down there. Morningdale. Wait. So far already. Oh, yeah. Also can level up a little bit. No, there we go. 4 points turn into 5 points of damage or 3 points of damage. Still decent. And there's more. Wow. Okay, why is it that there are all of a sudden so many ore veins around? Is morning day full of ore? That's sweet. And then there's the creepy music. Ah, oh, that's cool. Okay, let's check this one out. Yeah. We're still doing decent kinds of damage. But now we're getting too distracted by it. That's the thing. There will be a mission that leads us right there. We don't need to worry. I want to end with a rhyme, but somehow I need to figure out something that rhymes with there, and I can't find a good word. Geoff's third letter. There we go. Caryn has no idea the scope of what we did. Sure, she took out Bennett and Pierce, but she still doesn't know about the wolves. Oh, she suspects something, but she's so short-sighted, not like us. We weren't only here for lynx fur. We've been flooding the local wolf den with alchemical concoctions to make them more violent. They were already getting what they that way from having to compete with the lynx for food, but now they are a real menace. They are so dangerous, people pay us to kill them. So we get paid twice, once for their deaths and then again with their furs. Wait, I hear something outside. Is it the snarl of a wolf? Did Caryn lure one here? Forgive me, my love, but I have to check. I hope this letter makes it to you someday. If I do not return, your dearest Geoff. Oh, nice. Wait a minute. Let's defeat them like that. Wait, what? What happened? Right. Quick question. Why did the blade get deactivated? There. Geoff's first letter. I tell you, Amberlyn, we are going to strike it rich. We finally hit upon a scheme to make a lot of money for very little effort. It's perfect. We farm the lynx, harvest their furs, and sell them up north. They always need more furs up north, and there is a lady who is willing to pay top dollar for them. No more hunting expeditions ranging up and down the coast. We'll never have to leave our camp. We've got the cats and a good location. Now we just need more meat. With any luck, we'll be home sooner than expected, and with more wealth, then we'll know what to do with. And the second letter. My dearest Amberlyn, you were right. It was too good to be true. Just when we thought things were going so well, Caryn showed up. Who's Caryn? Good question. We soon found out. Some lazy, crazy lady who believes animals should be hunted. Who believes that said we better stop that. We were doing and move along, or there'd be real problems. I told her it was too late. We weren't leaving. We had a good thing going here. That's when someone told us what she did to Reynard, pushing him into the Lynx den. She wasn't messing around. Hope we get out of this mess. Your dearest Geoff. Okay, so someone please explain to me why that's a problem to kill Lynx if they respawn that quickly, right? The whole Eternum situation is about an abundance of resources, of never-ending resources actually. So why should usage of said resource be somewhat problematic? Because even the food is going to grow quickly, isn't it? I mean, everything is growing quick. So, I just need to figure out the last letter for this story. Maybe it's somewhere in the... There seems to be something blue in the water down there. Let's see. Kind of on the poacher's side on this one. Ah, so close. Right, what's that? No, this is some elemental stone, isn't it? Was an elemental stone. Like the story consists of four parts. 3 letters, and then there might be another one. But not here, I think. Maybe there's a follow-up mission that leads us towards where the last letter is. For now I need to go back and talk to Caryn Berzs. It's just that it may be a bit further away than expected. Yep. I want to do this mission here. This fast travel stuff kinda takes a little while. Wait, what's this? Fisherman's Allure. Oh. That's new. Alright, now where am I? Could I just go west, finish it, and then go further east? Kind of. The thing is, like, it's everything in here is too far away. There's no shortcut. Yeah, sadly there's no real shortcut. That makes things a bit iffy. So that means I'm gonna go back, finish the crazy cat lady mission. Then I'm gonna do the in-teleport. Also, Rilette Wilson might be inside the settlement, so that makes things easier. So I can finish 2 missions, and then I'm gonna go further east in order to finish the rest of the Restless Shore missions. Right, so, yeah, let's just follow the markers. And see what other stuff we can get in here. Also, don't forget the flint. The thing is, like, look at this. You get 1 flint. For every flint that you pick up, you don't get 10 flint, or 20, or 100, or whatever, how many flint you want. Similar to the bushes, actually. You get 1 greenwood every time you interact with it. The hyssop, you get 2 or 3 instances. Actually, yeah. How could you get more hyssop? Who? I am looking for a bunch of resources. It's just one of those presents. Only 100 greenwood, come on. Should be in the thousands. I do have something else in my inventory, right? Fur and stuff like that. Okay, that's heavy, that's heavy. A large variety of an awful lot of things, but nothing in huge quantities. That's not good. Alright, that basically just means I need to keep the items, collect them, then sell them once they reach the 1000 units marker or something like that. Then I'm good. Oh wait, there's more gold. Close. Where's the gold stuff? Where's the gold stuff? If I would be gold, where would I be? It would be somewhere down there. I think the wolf just noticed me. Yes. There we go. Ooh, wait a minute, that was a lot of gold coming in. Was it 19? 190? 190, yes. Gold is flooding my pockets. And where's the rest of it? Come on, climb up that. Always collide with stuff. There it is. Not cool. Ooh. Ooh, emerald. How nice is that? So, can it be that your chance of finding gems increases if the vein that you get it from has a higher tier? That could just be it. So, wait a minute. There are an awful lot of things around here. So, either it's nuts. Ah, it's nuts. Nuts or berries. I just didn't see any berries here. I need to farm a bit more food. Wait a minute. We only got the letters from the Lynx poachers. But we didn't really mess with the poachers themselves. That means there's definitely a follow-up mission. It leads us to what happened to that. Ooh. So, wait a minute. Let's get rid of this. What's that? Free 27. Free. The other one is better. Slightly. When you kill something, gains stamina, and this one is more damage to loss. Well, I could just sell it. I just get rid of it. I mean, come on. Oh, yeah, there's more gold. What's this one doing? Nothing. Either they're not that interested in the gold or something else is going on. Okay, there's another ore vein down there. Thank goodness it respawned. But I don't hear any other pickaxe. Ah, they're not interested in the stuff. That's weird. It might be that there's just not that big of a need for gold veins because it's only used for jewelry and you use it once and that's it. Okay. Weapons and armor may use like more rigid materials like iron and so on. But jewelry, that's something that people may just buy and then hope that it's it. So, Caryn Berzs. Something has changed. Don't tell me they've returned. Blast it. I should have burned the place to the ground when I had the chance. I found these letters about their plans for the wolves. This was what I missed. Good lord. They've been feeding the wolves dangerous concoctions. They've infected them. How could they do such a thing? This is terrible. Imagine if it hadn't been for me. They would still be doing this. Even so, I was too late. I wasn't able to stop them. Those poor wolves. Is there anything we can do though? Our choices are limited. The damage has been done, and we don't have anything that can counter what they did. It's a hard choice, but I think the only humane thing is to put the wolves down. None that I know. Oh, I asked something. Anyway, none that I know. Perhaps in the future we could find a way to counter the effect, but now there's no time. We have to act fast before the wolves travel and infect other dens. Travel to Fangsnap then to put down the tainted wolves. Wait a minute. Wasn't I there? Oh, now I get it. That is really interesting. So the Fangsnap then is part of 2 missions. Yet again, right? You just don't know when the missions are going to interweave. Because you need to do some previous ones beforehand. So in the end you're coming back and forth between the same quest locations. It's really weird. And do actually the same thing, if you think about it. Sometimes it's just defeat some loss. Some other times it's gather this and this resource there. It's really weird. Wait, no, we can't really climb up here. Wait, where am I going? I need to go further. Actually, where's the bloody den? Ah. Okay, maybe it's not the exact same mission. Some of those missions need you to kill the wolves, and some others need you to kill like their leaders and so on. Okay, how many? 6 of them. Oh, and I need to get Caryn's node, but I read this one before, didn't I? So 2 out of 6 done. Oh wait, that's the entrance. Just noticed it. Wait, and I need this wolf. Come on, don't charge at me like that. I'm a force of nature. Oh, that haste. Wait. That must be her node, right? No, that's day 4. So I got 13 seconds to use that spell. Maybe I accidentally hit the button and the blade just disappeared. Or they really have some kind of cleansing spell. Okay, defeat and pilfer from lost buccaneers. No, that's not it. Search Caryn's node. Oh! No. Huh, weird. This is day 1. Found in Fangsnap's cave? No. Maybe the node is somewhere up here and she was looking at it from up on top. Okay, so the day nodes have nothing to do with it. And once you actually interact with them, they get ticked off any future quests. So you don't need to read them twice. You just need to go there, read them once, and every other quest that somehow uses this gets immediately finished, which is quite nice. Okay, let's have a little bit more of a look around, because there could still be a bit more saltpeter. Not this time though. Right. I am... what's this guy doing? 60... nah, he's alright. Okay, I am looking for the node. Is it an item that I have to read? What's this? Captain Cross's Manifest. This manifest contains a full list of all the crew sailings of the Captain Cross and so on. Nope. Let's just look on top of the den. With a bit of luck, we can find something there. Because there's always some kind of hole that you can fall down if you mess it up somewhat. I think climbing up is not really an option. Where's the bloody hole? There. So this is how you can get in there. Would have expected her note to be here. Where is it now? Number 3. Oh no, Caryn's note is further west. Rule of Tooth and Claw. Interesting. Maybe she was also part of the poachers, and that's just some information that she doesn't want to tell us yet. Let's see. We're almost there though. Don't want to get the bushes, I want to get the tree. Oh no, Sandclaw Wolf. Oh no. I'm so bad at it. Come on. Right, how much? 180 meters this way. Where's her note? There's also some earthy stuff there. I think this was the earth crack, wasn't it? Anyway, there are also some nuts here. There we go. What else do we have? Ah, it's a campsite. So, somehow this node is bugged out. It could be that it's actually on top of another object. Okay, Caryn's goodbye letter. I have found this note. You have my thanks. What you have done was not pretty indeed. It should not have happened at all. But there are some people in the world who only know how to take and never to give. It was a hard mercy you gave these wolves, a mercy I couldn't give them myself. The balance of Restless Shore has been restored. Now I am off to see justice done in the jungles to the northwest. Think of me someday when the alligators of Reekwater run free. Caryn Berzs. Aha. Interesting. And it still pushes you away. So, yeah, you cannot go through here. There might be an invisible object just somewhere in the way. But what was she? Wasn't she? Was she up here? Yeah, this was her camp, wasn't it? Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. There's also some gold down here. Okay, now it makes sense. I was kind of like wondering, what? I actually thought of her as being further in the western parts there. So, let's recall back to the inn. Talk to Rilette, and also, finally, get access to the camp tier 3, which I have no idea what I actually get. Like, you get additional crafting thingies and whatnot, but you, I think, don't get any experience if you try to craft stuff that you would otherwise also be able to on the kitchen. So if you try to craft, do craft in the settlements, and only do craft on the campsite if you absolutely have to. So, wait a minute. The storage shed's done there, so there's no need for me to go up here again. Let's finish that mission then. And the Santiago fella. Like, where on earth is this guy? Wait a minute. We have an option to find these, right? Side stories? Talk to Santiago. This way. Unpin and abandon, but there's no view on map. Talk to Rilette Wilson. See that? If you can talk to a person, similar to Elinor Taethen, right? You can view this on the map, and it points you directly to the location where the NPC is supposed to be. But if the NPC is not there, then how are you supposed to get the location of it? So something is going on with this quest. It might be similar to the... Wait a minute. Faction mission, to mission, side mission. What was it? Side mission, yeah. It discovered... Santiago has discovered. Benjamin collect the touch coin. Head or tails? No, that's not it. There. Water spirit essence from... So there's still... Whatever that is missing. Rilette Wilson.
You did it then.
Yeah, you hunted down the monstrous beasts, Fangsnap. I'm guessing he didn't take on his human form, but I swear it's true. I've seen the tracks either way. The damn thing needed to be destroyed. Time to get ourselves some tier 3 camping. And it's just a text, right? A bit lazy. So you also met Caryn Berzs. She's an old one, I'll give you that. She's wanted for freeing the local dogs, said we were monsters for looking them up. I bet she expects us to pay you for your work. Where is she now? Off raising hell, no doubt. She's as slippery as an eel, clever as a fox, and mad as a badger. I'm sure we'll get word of her next exploits soon enough. Still, we appreciate what you did with the wolves. You're welcome. Is there? There's a follow-up, of course.
Let's just hope Fangsnap was the only creature out there infected by this lycanthropy.
Actually, something... Wait a minute. It says lycanthropy, and they turn into humans, right? It makes them wilder, and they turn into humans. That's weird. So what is it that they put in there? Is it Azov? Could it be that Azov is a human energy? Strange. I can't even imagine if something like this became widespread. Do you have another request?
This request is a bit more unconventional.
Mm-hmm. And there's a small island nearby. I would like you to investigate. Rabbit Island. It's a great source of meat and fur, but recently the hunters of the settlement have been avoiding it, claiming it to be cursed. Is it?
I don't know how a bunch of bunnies like friendly old Stanley could be cursed. But many now refuse to visit.
Yeah, go to Rabbit Island and see what all this fuss is about. I know what it's all about. I defeated the ghost many times. And it only happens once you defeat Stanley. So you can basically hunt down the rabbits as long as you want. Make sure not to hunt down Stanley. And you're fine. At least if you don't want to fight the ghosts. But if you want to force it, then do fight the ghost. So let's see. Let's put all of this stuff in the shadow. Anything get bored? Few of these. Great. Great. Let's put that in there. All of the metals. All of the other... Oh, no. That is not good. It's gonna bunch up. And the cooking stuff. All of that stuff. The rest's okay. Ooh, special things. Infused claw. Animal claw infused with Azov. Derived from predators, rare, or epic. Infused fang, also derived from. So there are fangs and there are claws. I think I got it from the biggie. So if you want to have these resources more regularly, you have to defeat more rare-ish kind of enemies. Interesting. But right now there are an awful lot of items bunching up in this settlement, so that means I need to expand it a bit, which I can't. So there's only one other option out of there, which is sell all of the stuff that we have. 15 sell orders are available, so let's see what we can get rid of. Not as much. There's a large variety of stuff, but not as much to get a separate sell order. So in this case, what I can try to do is maybe... In this case, it would only make... Ooh. Okay, that's a lot. That is definitely a good idea. I could maybe even put a buy order on it. Oh, that's a really good idea. Wait a minute, how much is this? Bam, bam. 200. Let's sell that then. Then there's also the hyssop and the gold ore. But no one really cares about gold. Look at that. You can double the price with it fairly easily. But no one cares about gold. And there's a huge price drop here. Why do people do that? -6. Can't you just go in steps of 1 all the time? Why do you have to do that? Ugh. Okay, how much is that then? 1, 2, it's 10 times 3, 30. Yeah. 30 minus 5 is 25. So that's a gain of 25. But if I sell this directly for yay much, it's half of that. Okay. But it has to be sold beforehand, doesn't it? What about the wood? It's 0.13, 0.13. So this, right, managed to reach its equilibrium price. So we can sell it for that amount, and we can also buy it for that amount, but we will not make a profit anyway. Right? Oh, this is so horrible. This is so absolutely horrible. But actually a very nice way to demonstrate how the whole supply and demand situation works. In this case, it doesn't matter how we sell it. That's perfect. That means we can sell it for the cheaper option, right? This is how we can make decent profit here. In this case, it's a trend to the lower amount of gold, right? Because this one is cheaper to sell. We don't need to place any buy orders in it. No, any sell orders in it. That means that the price is supposed to go down, right? The people are buying it. Therefore, they still have the green wood that they would be able to sell. And then the gap again increases. Only because of the difference in the amount of order cost. That's pretty interesting. So let's go for silver ore. How much is that? 0.4. Look at that. In this case, it's again 80. Yeah, let's just sell all of that stuff. What about iron ore? When it's close together, I can just sell it like that. This, for example, iron ore, I can just sell like that. Much easier. The fibers I want to keep. What about the flint? 0.1 and 0.3. Definitely better. This is 60, 70 something. But I want to keep it a bit. That's the thing. I want to keep it. H-wood, on the other hand, might be not as profitable, but still somewhat possible. But no. Let's just try to accumulate an awful lot of a resource. One resource, not many. And then put them as a separate sell order. And everything else gets sold directly to other people who put a buy order on it. Then we might be good. That's definitely not a lot. Let's get rid of the lodestone. What about fire mods though? I mean, I could still keep it if I wanted to create some staves. Yeah, let's keep them. Silk threads, on the other hand. Wait a minute. What about sell orders? Ah, there we go. Much better, much better. But yeah, much better. Let's just sell them like that. Star metal ore. 0.85. 1. Okay, that's very close together. Let's get rid of that. Let's let other people have some fun with it. What's spine cap good for, by the way? Live region. Okay, health potions. You can double it. That's pretty neat. It's 4 point something. Nah, come on. Look at how the price jumped here. 35, 35, 33, 30, and then all of a sudden, bam, 25. There are people who try to really destroy the market prices, and yeah, that's just horrible. Why do they do that? They're absolutely mean creatures. Hey, back at 4,000. Okay, let's sell that stuff. Alright, and then they're like normal one or double digit things in here, but the price for them is so absolutely low that it doesn't really matter. So they have to accumulate a little bit until it actually makes sense. But then you end up with... That's actually... what was it? There's a Pareto principle, meaning that they... the way things are distributed is not equal. There's always something that bunches up a lot, and this something is usually 80% of all the units, let's say. But it can be found in 20% of the things, which is pretty interesting. So there's a certain drive here. Like, look at this, for example. Of course, we sold something. Wait a minute, let's go back again. Yeah, we sold something, but you can see this in the numbers down here pretty well. This is 600, and then you have 3, 3, 2, 1, then it goes down slowly, 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 until you end up with an awful lot of items that are only in my inventory once, right? That's basically it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then you have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 50, 100, 180, and then all of a sudden, bam, it doubling at the top. This is also how everything is basically distributed. That kind of follows a normal distribution. It's pretty interesting. It's basically a normal distribution that you put on paper and then fold it in the middle. This is how it is. Pretty neat. The same thing can be seen in viewership on Twitch, for example. Pretty neat. You look at the channel, and then the first channel has an awful lot, then it halves. For some reason it halves all the time, that's so weird. Then it halves, and then it goes down incrementally until you are at a certain spot where it's just once. It's pretty neat. So, now... But in this case, the reason is very easy to explain, right? I sold all of the things and kept something at the top that accumulates more and more and more and more, right? So I'm actually the one that created this, but not because I want the numbers to be high, but because I want to try to increase the profit from it. So anyway, what's the thing? 20 something. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, how much is this? It's like 20 times 6 is 120. But now, these things have to accumulate a little bit. Why is it always the overall weight? Why can't I just have per unit weight sometimes? That would be so much nicer. Anyway, could I put out another buy order of things? Let's see. No, wait. These are the completed buy orders. What are both the other buy orders? Active buy orders. That's weird. Weirdwood and Glittering Ebony was not sold to me at all. Interesting. The other stuff is going strong. The fibers are the newest entry for now with the 1000 units. Okay. So you can't just go for something that is rare. Right? You have to go for something that people are actually willing to let go of. So there has to be a reasoning why they want to put it on the sell orders and not just sell it directly in here. Because if you click on the... No, you can't see it here. If, for example, you want to... Can't sell something like this, but anyway. There's Weirdwood. This one. No, this is the wrong Weirdwood. I need weird wood planks. This one, for example, goes for 4 pieces of pop. Actually, a bit less than that, 2.6. And there's a buy order. Whoa, what happened? Yeah, this. Wait a minute. I usually have the buy order that's only greater by a small amount. Huh. Wait a minute. What's my buy order? 359. I thought I was 359. 359. Yeah, that's my one. Someone else went a bit overboard. Yeah, and then you have to meet the higher order then. And then it goes on and on and on and on until the equilibrium price is reached. But if it does take a little while for people to sell this stuff, right? Then that means there's not that much movement here. And the overall profit that you can do with it, in terms of, again, profit over time, might be smaller than something that actually has less profit per unit, but is more quicker in the turnover. So that's weird. We heard her. Alright, so what is it that we want to buy then? Gold? Not so much. Flint? Not so much. Fiber? Not so much. What kind of resources do we get? I mean, refined resources are cool, no? Actually, it's a nice idea. Like, everybody needs refined resources for things. Like, people need it for crafting. And the guys who want to refine it sometimes make an awful lot of it, and then they have to spend it. So then I am the middleman who makes a profit right there and holds on to it. So let's see. Refined stone? Probably not. Cut gems. They were always sold. Let's see. What about opals? 300 something. Are there buy orders on those things? Yes. Absolutely ridiculous. 150. This is what I like. It's much better for you to sell it for this amount instead of keeping some buy order happy. That, on the other hand, must have reached its equilibrium price almost. Nope. It's 30 and 140, but there are an awful lot of them here. But the reason for this might be because there's an expedition where the stuff drops a lot. Same for the onyx. What else? Oh, amber. Amber's one of the special ones because that's the only focus scaling gem. Amber is special. Oh god, no. It could be that some people just hope for others to make a mistake by selling, and then they are the lucky ones. This is actually a really nice idea. Put a sell order in it that is really cheap and hope that people are misclicking, right? Hope for mistakes to happen. That's actually a really nice way of trying to make a profit here. Anyway, so we got wood, we got ingots, and we got leather. What about precious ingots, like gold and things? Oh, gold has a nice turnover. That's perfect. Gold is decent. Let's buy like 1,000 gold or something, just to make it easier to calculate. Yeah. Let's go for like 1, something like that. Place the order. So that's the gold ingot. The thing is, yeah, the gold ingot has to be produced first, right? But if I have, if I gather this stuff, okay. What about platinum? 6.4 and 4.2. Very high buy-in. What do we have here? Awful lot. It goes down. Okay, so they don't want to deviate from that price too much. Very interesting. So let's go for 3. Okay, I can only buy like 500, if anything. Alrighty. Let's place the order. Let's keep it at that. Almost 1337. Come on. Almost. Let's hope that there are people who actually work with the precious metals. I don't think so. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong side of the market. You have to appeal to the masses in this. Therefore, you have to probably buy and sell things that are created, harvested, gathered and sold and produced or whatever on the regular basis. And not something that's so special. I mean, you can do an awful lot of gold with this, but only if there's no interference. But because there's so much struggle, that means that there's always a kind of a fresh price that you can get. And the more gold you have, the safer your investment is. So in this case, it's kind of like investing in food, really. Everybody produces food, the price is going down, but it's always getting used up on the regular. And this is why it's such a good investment. Yeah. Hoppy trails is definitely for the next episode. Together with the disarmament, if I can actually do that. 1 gold ingot! Ha! You gotta be kidding me. It's trickling in. No way. Only 1 though. Why only 1? Maybe there was the rest of their production and they just wanted to get rid of it. Weird. Anyway, then we are also doing some other missions in... I always want to call it Weaver's Fen. No, it's the Restless Shore. This thing. And also maybe some Weapons of the Sea. Yeah. I want to finish the fishing mission. But this one leads you all over the place. So maybe I should end with that. And then I'm probably going to be led to Morningdale afterwards. So, let's... Yeah, have a little run to Hoppy Trails in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe, of course. Ta-ta.